Now, this is according to TMZ. Kareem Hunt cut by the Chiefs for brutalizing woman on video. Team says he lied. TMZ Sports has obtained video of Kansas City Chiefs star running back Kareem Hunt shoving, bull rushing, and kicking a woman in a Cleveland hotel back in February. Kareem has not missed a single game this season despite the incident happening months before the 2018 NFL season kicked off, and team CEO Clark Hunt publicly stated in August he doubted Hunt would be suspended. In the video, Hunt is seen arguing with a 19-year-old woman outside of his room at the Metropolitan at 3:22 a.m. Nothing good happens at 3:22 a.m. On February 10th, 2018, Hunt turns a corner and confronts the woman, shoving her hard. The woman strikes him back in the face, and that's when Hunt went berserk. As friends tried to hold him back, the 2017 Pro Bowler, who led the league in rushing yards, explodes and knocks one of his friends into the woman, who both go flying into the wall. Both Kareem's male friend and the woman appear dazed, but Kareem makes his way over to the female and kicks her while she's crouching on the ground, knocking her over. Police were called to the scene and no arrests were made. According to police reports obtained by TMZ Sports, surveillance video from the hotel was obtained by law enforcement. We're told the video was part of the evidence that was submitted to prosecutors. Do you know how quickly things can change? That quickly? That quickly? How things can change? Oh, you did, Dion? Well, I appreciate that. Y'all see how quickly things can change when you make bad decisions or you make emotional decisions? They're saying that he was literally standing out there arguing with her. First off, when you are an NFL player and you're surrounded by friends, let them do all of the petty talk back and forth with somebody. You don't need to be nowhere near nobody arguing about nothing. You got to learn how to walk away, because if you don't, you can lose it all. Now, he may get another opportunity in the NFL. We don't know. He's a talented player. This guy was on his way to become one of the best running backs in the NFL. Let's see. Still, cops did not arrest Hunt, and no charges were filed because officers say they were unable to determine if a crime had been committed. Because he left no bruises on her at the time, they didn't have the video, so they didn't really know what to make of it. They questioned everybody, and everybody probably were on his side. At the time of the incident, the woman told police the whole thing started because Kareem kicked her out of his room after she refused to hook up with one of the men in Kareem's entourage. You know what? I can believe that, because some dudes are so thirsty, you know what I'm saying, that if a female doesn't get with them or show them attention, they would pull some emotional shit. And the thing is this, dude, Kareem, if the girl doesn't want to sleep with one of your homies, okay, let your homie deal with that. You shouldn't get involved in that at all. He wants to get with her. It don't work out. You tell her to go, and she just got to go. Kareem's friends told cops the woman had gone crazy when asked to leave and called Kareem the N-word, and then struck one of Kareem's female friends once things turned violent. So she's fighting one of the females, okay? Why isn't that female handling her business? Why, Kareem, why are you hopping in this woman's face? What good is that going to do? If anything, you should have been mediating it. Don't be getting into it with nobody. Unclear why the NFL had not taken any action against Hunt. We reached out to the league to find out if they pursued the video. We all reached out to cops to find out if the NFL contacted them about the footage as well. You know what's funny about these blog sites? They always so quick to go run to your employer. Nobody's talking about the fact that this woman not only fought one of his friends, but somebody said in the chat room she allegedly spit on him, and she is on video punching him in the face or slapping him in the face or whatever. So there is that. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. The whole incident is reminiscent of the Ray Rice scandal when the NFL star knocked out his then fiance in a hotel elevator in February of 2014. Since then, the NFL claims it has tried to be tougher on players accused of attacking women. Most famously, the league suspended Ezekiel Elliott for 6 games in 2017, stemming from allegations. He should have never got 6 games. You know, Ezekiel Elliott, his case was very winnable. But because of peer pressure and because Roger Goodell is weak, he suspended him for 6 games. Off of hearsay. Okay? Off of hearsay. Got suspended for 6 games. Off of hearsay. Okay? Let's see. All right. There was an update. The Kansas City Chiefs have cut Kareem Hunt and say he lied to the team when they spoke directly to him about the incident. The team says when NFL and Cleveland PD launched their investigations, the team called in Hunt and several members of our management team spoke directly to him. Kareem was not truthful in those discussions. The video released today confirms that fact. A source connected to NFL investigation told TMZ the league made multiple attempts to obtain the video but was turned away. We're told the league contacted the hotel and was told it was a corporate policy to only turn surveillance video over to law enforcement. We contacted the Metropolitan at the 9, and the COO, Tony Quintal, says we realize that this is an ongoing investigation and cannot share any additional information at this time. We're told the NFL also contacted Cleveland PD attempting to get the video, but was denied. The source says the league's investigation included reaching out to the alleged victim, who did not respond. She didn't respond because she was acting wild as well. And she probably wanted to forget about the whole thing. You know, TMZ got deep pockets. TMZ got very deep pockets, okay? Now, I want y'all to understand that the Chiefs are in the middle of not only close to maybe winning that division, they probably are, even though the Chargers are right there with them. But the playoffs is coming up. This guy, man, that's a huge blow to that team. But I think it's an even bigger blow to his career. The NFL just announced Hunt's been placed on commissioner exempt list and will not practice, play, or attend games. The NFL added the NFL's investigation, which began immediately following the incident in February, will include a review of new information. Oh, but since then he's been cut since then. See, this is what happens, and y'all can go and check the article out. I'll put it in the description. I'll put it. Y'all gonna check that out, man. It's crazy. All that promise just thrown away just like that, off of being emotional and allowing somebody to get to you like that. I want you, a lot of you, this is why I make the videos that I make, man. Y'all say whatever you want about pro athletes. Y'all talk about how they have this and that. But all of that can be taken away from them. There are a number of these guys who go broke after their playing career. They go broke because of the decision that they make. Kareem Hunt's decision was to get into it with a female who he didn't even have any dealings with. And if you are in the spotlight in today's society, you put your hands on a woman, man, in any way, shape, or form. It don't matter if she was the aggressor. People got to understand this. It doesn't matter if she was the aggressor. You put your hands anywhere near her, you're going to lose your job. You're going to lose everything you work for. You're going to go from being at the top of your game, playing in the NFL, building a career, down the road getting a huge deal, to being unemployed. Just like that. Yeah, Ray Rice has never got back into the NFL. He can't even play in the Canadian Football League or the Indoor Football League. He has to watch football. His career ended the moment, his girlfriend at the time, his fiance, hit her head on that rail, because we all seen the video. That girl hit her head. We seen that video. I mean, he did throw a punch, but she got knocked out by hitting the side of that elevator. Yeah, and she's still with him to this day. Still with him. Because she knows that was a situation that both parties were guilty in. She was aggressive towards him. He was defensively aggressive towards her. But a lot of you guys, especially a lot of you young black men, man, you need to do better, man. When you get opportunities to succeed in life, you need to make the most of it. Because it can be taken away from you in a second. It can be taken away from you. I believe that this is his second season. And this might be it for a while. It's going to be hard for him to get on another team. I mean, even though Reuben Foster got re-signed, there was no video of him hitting a female. That's his saving grace, is that there was no video of him striking anybody. And I think that's the only thing that got him to getting the job as quickly as it did.